Hello, Serious Crew. This is Not So Busy, your podcast producer and Serious Gentleman podcaster. Team Serious would like to announce Serious Property Solutions, a proud sponsor of Team Serious. Serious Property Solutions, or SPS, will buy any house, any condition, any situation. So if you're looking into getting out of your mortgage or simply selling your house quick and you are near or around the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, give them a call at area code 469-609-7368, or you can reach out to them via their Facebook page at facebook.com/Serious Property Solutions and send them a message via FB Messenger or email them at oscar@seriouspropertysolutions.com. We would like to thank SPS for their support and supporting this podcast. Thank you so much. Go check them out.
Why, hello, everyone. We are back again doing strange stuff like eating again. You've got, what are we doing tonight again?
We're
Dessert
doing
tasters? I don't know.
No, we're
dessert
just eating
tasters.
dessert and seeing who likes what better.
Yes, a review of who likes what better. I know I've got red velvet, tres leches, cheesecake, and a churro donut.
Which I hate you.
I'm sorry. Sage, what do you got?
My cheesecake is fancier. It is a caramel fudge cheesecake. Mine's still. I don't have it on a plate. Sorry, I'm not as fancy. Okay, I left it in the package.
I thought you said your cheesecake was fancy, though. That counts, right?
It's fancy. And then I have my red velvet cupcake.
Nice twist. Like it. Like it.
Also, if I took my tres leches out, it would be like a pool. See, it's got lots of liquid. My tres.
Yeah.
Do I have to show my donut because it's still in the bag?
I feel like, I mean, it's fine.
I couldn't find the donut we were all looking for, so I got my happy donut.
Nobody found the donut we were looking for, unfortunately.
Search continues.
We will hunt it down. We will find it.
It's a true donut hunt. And what's funny is before this stream, I could find it like that. It was everywhere.
So basically, it knows and it's in hiding. Got it.
I know. Groovy, what do you have? Yours are prettier than mine, too.
I've got my cheesecake. It's got chocolate swirls and stuff on it.
I feel like I need a plate.
And then I have my red velvet, my tres leches that I was going to try right here.
I feel you said was gonna try. I mean, you still tried it, right?
I haven't tried it yet. And then I have my donut, which is kind of like a cinnamon roll with toffee caramel icing glaze.
Ooh.
Okay, I have like a lame donut too.
Because I like cinnamon.
Lame?
I like
First of all,
caramel toffee.
donuts can't be lame. Okay, they just can't. So, well, okay. I've got a new donut place that I like and that I go to down here, but it's hard because my favorite donut place, and Sage, you've been there, is the one in White Settlement.
Yes.
I don't cheat on them often, but when I do,
you get a churro donut.
I've been really into curlers lately. It's a thing. Well, but you know, I'm a Kolaski kind of girl. I'm not really a sweets kind of person. For somebody with diabetes, it's a little strange.
Really got her cinnamon donut. Look, when you get donuts in the middle of the day, all the good ones are picked. Just FYI.
I got that donut yesterday and cut it in half, and that's why I still had that.
So you've already tried it. It's a fine.
It's my happy donut. I couldn't find the apple cider one.
I agree. We were all looking for the apple cider donut, which we've all seen up until this point when we could not find the damn apple cider donut.
So, all right. So, which one do you want to try first?
Can we do the tres leches? Because mine is like
melting
more milk.
Okay. Let's do tres leches first.
It's going moo.
Moo.
Dang it! It does it every time.
I feel like you do that on purpose.
No, it's my reminder to check the child and make sure she's actually in bed and sleeping.
I mean, she's probably not, but it's okay.
I feel like I'm super close to my camera, so everyone's gonna get like a in your face. Here we go.
Well, at least we get to see your wig too, so that's cool.
You had to point that out, didn't you?
That is cute. Yes. Well, they would have just seen your other podcast just the other day, and you wouldn't have that hair.
I could have gotten it dyed.
It's not that long.
Oh, you know, Ruby didn't know.
I did. Oh wait, we're supposed to be talking about whether or not we liked it.
You just keep eating
What?
it.
I know, we're just eating it. What's up, Groovy? Do you like it? You look like you hate it.
I need a
I'm
napkin.
not dating. Like,
I'm sticky.
I like there's like right close to the top. I like
Mhm.
that layer a little bit, probably because it's not as
Soggy.
soggy and it's got a little bit of the sweetness from that top layer.
Where'd
But
you
then
get
when
yours
you get-
from?
Walmart.
Mm.
Kroger. No.
It's the only one I could find. And I had to get more sewing stick pins, so I went to Walmart.
I feel like that's appropriate. Yes. I got mine from HEB.
So we all have different locations.
Mm-hmm.
I usually go to Kroger, but when I have to get something that's non
I don't know if you can see, but like Kroger like does justice with the liquid.
That's a lot of liquid. You could feed a cereal bowl
wow.
full of
That's
stuff.
that's some intense cereal.
I
I
might
mean-
use it for my coffee in the morning.
That's
There you
actually
go.
a great
Creamer.
idea.
Bam.
Mine did not have any juice at the bottom of it, but it's still quite saturated and very happy. It's very sponge-like.
Mine is very
I
saturated,
love.
which is weird because when I first was told what this is, I was like, I don't like soggy cakes.
Mm.
Gross. But like I'm obsessed with them.
I love this cake.
The
It is my
strawberry-
favorite cake growing up.
The strawberry one that we got for my birthday
Yeah.
was like a strawberry shortcake.
I love strawberry shortcake. I just love cake.
Okay, Groovy, since this is your first time tasting it, you gonna buy more?
No,
Mm,
she's not gonna.
Not
buy
unless
more.
I just get a weird hankering or something. Which every now and then does happen, so it's possible, but
It's not
unlikely.
She didn't like it. She's like, no, F this shit.
Well, I mean, I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it enough to probably buy again.
Rude. I have to remember I can only eat so much, so like 1 or 2 bites as I just keep eating.
All right, so let's do. You want to do cheesecake next?
Sure.
All right, let's do cheesecake.
You
next.
talked me into it. I love cheesecake.
It's on my phone, huh?
Y'all see the caramel? See the caramel? When I picked it out, Landon's like, "What's up with you and caramel?" I said, "You want to die?"
Hey, it's okay to have a relationship with caramel. Caramel's
you're
right.
delicious.
I gotta
You're
get
right.
the fudge in the caramel.
I love caramel.
That is definitely a nice bite. Yes.
Show it off.
So where did we get these from? Did we go to different stores or all the same stores? You
Oh.
got it.
All the
Kroger,
same.
Walmart, HEB. So I was saying earlier to Groovy, I was like, I found out that cheesecake is to Walmart what Tres Leches is to HEB. So whenever I go to Walmart, there's always just rows of cheesecake. And I'm like, yay. But for whatever reason, when I went to HEB, there was rows of Tres Leches. And the only place that I found cheesecake was in the frozen section, which was, I've never had a frozen cheesecake before.
You never
So this
eaten
is-
a frozen cheesecake before?
No, I usually get them fresh from the bakery. Because apparently I'm bougie. I don't know. I mean, I've never had anybody ask me if I've never had one from the. But it's not bad. It's not bad. It's called an Edwards whipped cheesecake. It's supposed to be the original whipped cheesecake.
Which is funny because Kroger has a little console or a little like refrigerated area. You walk around, it's a whole circle. And I found the cheesecake. I found the little Tres Leches. I found the red velvet. Then I found extra things that I'm not going to discuss that I got.
What'd you get?
So you were in the danger zone.
Well, they have little. Okay, so they look like boobies. Okay, I already had a bite of my boobie. They're bunt cakes.
Was that for like breast cancer awareness October month?
I checked the boobies. I checked the tatas. They're delicious.
I was drinking.
Don't drink the boobies.
No.
Definitely taste. And then they had like these little containers with like edible cookie dough batter, cake batter. Yeah, don't go in that little trollop area.
Did you see the cream horns? Very important.
What's a cream horn?
You don't know what cream horns are? Oh my gosh!
I thought you meant like cream horn, like cream horning.
I thought you were saying cream
horn. It's a cream horn. Yeah, it looks kind of like a unicorn horn. Cream horn.
Oh, that's not what I thought that was.
Yeah, I was totally, like mind in the gutter when you said that.
I thought you said whore. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie.
I mean, you could think of it that way, but you know.
All right.
I like it.
How about we try the red velvet instead of the cream horse? Okay.
Hey now.
Yeah, it's weird to eat.
Flaky and delicious.
Oh, I almost dumped it on my computer.
Oh my cheese.
I'm not trying to be all fancy, like look at my red velvet, and it was like because it's in a little holder. It's been my night, it's been my week, and that would just happen to me.
I understand. It's weird to eat cheesecake from the freezer. Just FYI.
It's frozen. It's like a popsicle almost.
Yeah, it's like strange. I don't know if I like this red velvet cake. It feels too dry.
So mine's a cupcake.
Which is the strangest thing to leave my mouth, by the way.
Mine's pretty good. It's better than the boxed when I've made red velvet from the box kits.
I feel like
I don't usually get it from the box. I don't usually get it from the bakery when I get it.
Oh, where did you go?
Hang on. The red velvet kind of just went everywhere on my keyboard. So I don't want to see something.
Oh no!
Like when it almost went, it went everywhere. So,
are you drinking more than milk over there?
I mean, I was drinking earlier. I'm not going to lie.
I'm not drinking. I'm being a wuss.
Hang on.
I'm just having regular milk.
Oh shit. Okay,
cut the sweetness.
Are we good? All right. So
I have to close my laptop thing. This is gonna be great. I had to close the laptop because the thing went down in there. I wasn't done tasting.
Oh, taste, okay. I'm ready to move on to donuts because I'm really curious how this churro donut tastes.
Your churro yet?
I'm waiting.
Let me eat my kiwi.
So you're not just gonna lean over and lick the keyboard?
I'll bring you some churro donuts when I go.
Oh, this has in the middle.
Oh, a cream middle.
Oh, I like those.
Look, I need you to move on though, because I want to try the churro.
Look, I've got red velvet dust all up in my shit right now.
It looks like a tire. Look at that. No? Okay, I'll stop.
I've had those before. They're actually...
Like, look, it was all on the outside of it, and when I tipped it to show the cupcake, it went...
It exploded?
It did.
Never mind.
That's what I said.
Cochina.
I didn't say anything.
But no, you said
unicorn, horn, and whatever that is.
With my eyes.
I want to know
with your eyes. I saw you. You were like,
someone needs it.
Real. I can't do it like you. Wait, do it again. Real.
Somebody needs a date night, obviously.
I do need a date night. I really do.
Okay, I'm gonna donut. Are you already eating the donut?
I'm about to.
Yet. I'm about
We're waiting.
to. We're waiting for you.
My donut's cold.
It's in my mouth. It's happening.
That's what she's
fantastic. This is exactly what I said right now. I said it's in my mouth.
Where's your husband?
In the living room.
Mine is a regular chocolate covered donut because everyone picks the best donuts. No. So mine is not like from a donut shop. It's from Kroger. So it's not the best donut. It's really thick and dense. I like the really light, airy donuts that we get from your donut shop and the donut shop that I have up the street. So this is not really a great donut. Or it tastes like the bakery.
This one's really thick, but that's in part because it's kind of more of a
Okay,
like a roll.
A lot of food puns. That's what she said.
So there's
And mine's
place.
from the Quick Trip, not from the grocery store. My donut.
All my stuff is from HEB, and their donut, the churro is dense, so I don't know if I like it or not. I mean, I'm still gonna eat it because it's a churro donut. But at work, we found this place called Voodoo Donuts.
Eat my booby.
Oh my god! So we ordered the donuts one day when we had a Friday. The whole group got together. We ordered these donuts from this place, and two of the guys went to go pick it up. Right?
Any milk?
These jerks, one of these jerks in my work area, ordered me a very special donut. Now, I'm not going to show the camera, but I will show you ladies later. Oh, now I got to wait.
I'm getting milk.
You're supposed to be prepared. We're supposed to be professionals.
I wanted my alcoholic beverage, okay?
Okay. So, like I was saying, one of the guys thought it would be a great idea to buy me a very specific donut. And this donut, Lord, let me go this way. I'm going to show you what it is off camera because it's a male appendage.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. The problem was they couldn't give it to me because you have to order it a day in advance. But those jerks ordered me a male appendage donut.
Emulate it.
No, it wasn't ready because it was too short notice. But apparently,
Because it was too short.
Oh no, the donut was not short, but the notice was. Yeah. So that was an interesting day.
I couldn't help myself.
Instead, I think I had I don't remember what it was, but they have a nice variety of different donuts. And if you want specific donuts, you have to say something ahead of time. And so, I mean, they have some really cool flavors though.
Wait,
but this place is pretty cool.
If they have a male appendage, do they have a female?
I haven't seen one, but they have stuff like Voodoo Bubble, which is a raised yeast donut with vanilla frosting, bubble gum dust, and a piece of bubble gum, which is my favorite, double bubble in the middle. I would order that just for the bubble gum. They also have
buy the gum.
I do that too. They also have a bacon maple bar, which is bacon.
I want that.
Yeah, it's good. I've had it. This is my new favorite one. Don't tell my donut shop I'm cheating on them.
I am. I'll go there this week.
You're so rude.
I'm like, you remember Jimmy? Yeah, Jimmy, the one I came in with, the one you like every time with the little girl named Sophie. She goes to a different donut shop.
I moved. That's not fair. There's also a voodoo doll, and it's funny because it's like a little guy going with a pretzel stick stuck in him. Huh?
Did you go to the donut shop this week?
No. I didn't go this week. I was donutless this week.
Did you go when you were
Until now?
And where?
When you were at the wedding, did you go?
No, I didn't because I was in Garland.
Could have stopped on your way.
You smell like cheese. They have one
You
called
can
the
smell her
Tank
from there?
Pastic. I can smell her from here. They have a Ring of Fire donut that actually comes with a pepper.
No thanks.
Not even joking.
Oh, so much sugar. I won't sleep till 3 a.m. again. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate that.
I'm gonna slip into a
really
nice
need to show
food
you
coma.
guys this picture of the donut.
Okay, so out of all of this, even though we went to different locations, what was your favorite? Let's go.
I'm gonna go with my tres leches. I like it, and it's made there at the HEB, so it's not mass produced. It's not from the frozen section. It's not dry. Very important in my book. And while the churro is quite goodo, it's not the tres leches. So I'm gonna go with tres leches is the winner, as per usual for me. Just say. Groovy next. I volunteered.
Oh, I didn't volunteer as tribute. I didn't do that. Okay. All right. It really probably depends on my mood. Like sometimes I'm really into cheesecake, and sometimes I really want like red velvet cake, and sometimes I really, really want a donut. The tres leches, unfortunately, like it's good. I can see how you guys like it. It's just not feeling it personally.
Okay.
Well, we know you're a ginger.
Ginger people can like tres leches, you know. They
I
can't.
love you.
She just does it. And my heart is broken.
Well, she don't like our Whataburger either.
That's
Hey.
true.
I liked it until it decided it didn't like me, okay?
You
That was
didn't
not a
like my
mutual-
driving. Just admit it. It was the driving.
Okay, so we know
It was fine.
This.
So mine's really depending on the mood, but I do say I probably won't. If I want red velvet cake, I'll probably go to the bakery. I probably won't get boxed anymore.
So which one are you choosing tonight as your favorite?
Tonight probably the cheesecake.
Okay.
Probably just because it's been so long and I love my cheesecake.
It's fine. We understand.
So I like red velvet, but it's usually not one I run to, and it's not because it dumped red velvet dust, fairy dust, whatever the fuck dust it is, all over my computer.
Sure.
I'm
You
calling
don't sound
bias.
bitter
I'm
at
calling
all.
bias right here. I'm calling bias right up front.
Which it's still there. I can still see it, and like I want to pick it out.
I feel
But-
like you're mad at it. So
I am mad at it, but it's not that.
Mm-hmm.
But usually I like my cheesecake, but tonight I haven't been feeling cheesecake lately. But even the caramel, I was like, it's just too rich. It's too much. I think I'm gonna go with tres leches because it's good. It's always light, but it's not too much. So I think I'm on like a tres leches kick because I'm gonna stick with that one. Like I won't even share that with the kids. I'm just gonna keep eating on it, and the kids can have the rest.
So what you're saying is tres leches for the win. Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, Groovy. You want my cheesecake?
And what's not fair won't be good by the time I get there.
I mean, I know a FedEx bag.
That's okay. I'll make some homemade cheesecake.
Fine.
That's what my son wants, so I'll make some for that.
Anyway, you can order some on date night if you ever go.
I know. My date nights usually include a go upstairs, we're hiding, and we sit down and we game together or do something else in the house. And
That sounds
periodically
like
yell
a
at
good date night.
and we
though.
periodically yell at the children, stay up there, we're busy.
I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna.
Yeah, like you
No,
put knock on the door busy.
no, no. We're just usually playing like 7 days or something. You know, you can't get up and run to the children,
7 days.
otherwise
of
you die.
what?
Oh, cream horns.
Like 7 days you need to put food out for the kids.
No.
Do you do like batches of big bowls or something? Dry goods? You just leave it out for them? You're like, fend for
No.
yourself.
No.
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 She wishes.
They're usually fighting. It's our dates get interrupted anyway.
So, okay. Well, what's the last date night that you had that you remember? What'd you do? Where'd you go? What was it for? Was it something
we went
special
out?
or just K? Yeah. Last time you went out.
I'll have to get back to you. Don't remember.
Sage, you're up. What's the last time you guys went on a date night?
Yesterday. But before that, it was like with you guys, like months before that.
That was your last date night? So, well, what did you guys do yesterday?
So it was kind of funny and kind of ironic. I was taking Jason to his testing. He's like, "There's something stuck to the door." I'm like, "What is it?" Another freaking solicitor. It was a brand new hibachi thing that just opened up down here by us, and I was like, "Oh, cool, whatever." And they deliver. I'm like, "Well, we can order in if I really don't feel like cooking." And then I was like, "Why don't we go on date night?" And I'm like, "Look, they have hibachi. We don't have to drive like 45 minutes away." He's like, "Oh yeah, let's do it." We get there, and it's not like the hibachi that you normally think of, where they sit down and they cook it in front of you. They cook it in the back and bring it to you. So I'm like, "Want to go somewhere else?"
That's not
hibachi?
hibachi.
Yeah,
Then
it's
that's not hibachi. That's regular Chinese food.
yeah, but they claim it's
That
hibachi.
is false advertising.
It's probably just because of COVID, if we're honest, though.
Nope, they don't
No?
even have the setup.
Maybe
You
they
walk
just
in?
haven't moved in all the way.
Nope. You walk in, it's regular booths and tables, and they have the menu: hibachi chicken, hibachi steak, shrimp, all of it. You can even have kids hibachi. But their noodles were really weird. Like, you know how it's like the regular noodles with the vegetables and stuff in it? They
Mhm.
brought their noodles out, and it looked like giant freaking worms. They're scary to look at, right? But they're so freaking good. But with me and my stomach, I'm like, I can't eat those. But like, I'm already full, and like, I'm gonna eat one. I ate one, ate two.
What's the name of the new
like,
hibachi
this-
place?
This is not gonna start out already big, right? Mulan
What's the name of it?
in Lake Worth.
Hmm?
Mulan.
Mulan. Like on purpose?
Yes.
Okay. That's racist.
But but it was like, okay, I'm full. And then they started expanding in my stomach on the way home. And it was really funny because I'm like, well, we have like an hour. You want to go do something else? He's like, yeah, sure. And then like I instantly was like talking, and then all of a sudden I was snapping my fingers. I was like, and then instantly happened like this. And I'm like, I don't feel so good. I don't feel so good. I don't feel so good. He's like, well, we're at a light in the middle of the bridge. You're gonna have to wait till we get through the light and I can pull over.
oh my god.
Because they started expanding in my stomach. It was great. Then we got like almost all the way home. Like, I think I feel okay now. You still want to go out somewhere? He's like, no, I'm good.
He's like, I'm done. Not taking you anywhere no more.
I'm like, I'm sorry.
No.
Because then we got home and we had like another hour and a half before we had to pack up and take the kids to my aunt's for the horror movie night, which was great. Because Bailey and Jason were so excited to watch scary movies outside. And then we watched La Llorona in 20 minutes, and she's like, I'm good. I don't want to watch this anymore. I'm going to have nightmares.
Oh, poor baby.
So she puts on Herschel's ball cap, and she's like covered in watching Pets 2 on his phone, and she's trying not to listen to the movie. And I'm like, I have headphones, and she sticks the headphones in, and she's just it's great.
Well, at least she knew, you know, her limit.
Oh no, we got home, and she's in her room, and she goes, every time I close my eyes, I just remember the first movie, which was La Llorona. And I'm like, get your stuff, you're sleeping on our floor.
Oh.
We have a cot, but she's like, okay. I'm like, you little shit. To fall asleep and pass such horrendous gas that I cannot breathe throughout the night.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, Bailey did that. I'm lying there and I hear, what? And I'm like, oh God, good Lord, whatever you ate smells awful.
Boy.
That was like our date night-ish. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like quite the date night.
Yep.
Well, the moment was officially ruined.
Yeah.
If it wasn't ruined before, that totally.
That did it. It did it.
Yep.
So So my last date night was a couple weeks ago. We went to this place in Austin called hold on. I think it's the Crawfish Shack and Oyster Bar. And it was actually really good. We had oysters and we had shrimp crawfish boil. I like seafood a lot, so we had that, and then we just had some shrimps, and it's cool because you walk in and the walls are covered with like people signing stuff, like they can put like, you know, I don't know, a heart and mom or whoever. So that was kind of cool. And then they like take the tables and the whole table is covered in butcher paper because you know you're about to make a mess. And there's just like, they bring you out stuff. They bring you a bucket and that's where you put your trash in the bucket. Like bucket.
Like I need it in the car.
Yes. Like you probably need it in the car. It's just a bucket. And then you just like throw everything into the bucket. And they bring you like all these napkins and wipes too. And then you're just like face full of seafood. And I mean, I had a good time and we drank like some beer. And I mean, it was just a quiet like 45 minutes of just him and I talking crap to each other about whatever was going on. And then we went home. We had dessert at home with the kids and snuggled with the short one, watched a movie, and then passed out. It was a good night.
Seems less eventful than mine. And Bruce.
I mean, I don't know. It's a good time for me. I mean, I was happy.
Hey,
They had the best corn. It was buttered.
Was it buttered?
It was buttered, but on the cob. And it was spicy.
Ooh.
I don't know what they use for their spice, but it's amazing. I was like, oh, it was great. It was great. I'm hungry now. I mean, I know I just ate a shit ton of sugar, but I want.
You need something to absorb the sugar now.
Yes. Like, so we like oysters and we ate the shit out of a full thing of oysters. And we had no, not for you. And we had the boil and we had some extra shrimps and it was good. It was good. I was happy.
The reason there's a major reason why I don't like certain seafood, like the crawfish.
Mm-hmm.
My sister would torment, not me, but my sisters are twins, and one of them is like a neat freak. She take like 6 showers a day, showers or baths. And my other sister like loves the crawfish. So does Miranda. But Miranda would be taking a bath, and Mariah would take a dead crawfish.
Throw it at her.
No, she'd chuck it in the bath.
I mean, sometimes they need to get clean too. No? Is that not how that works?
Balls and everything.
Was it cooked or uncooked?
It was uncooked.
Oh, well, that's just rude. If you're going to throw me a crawfish in the shower, it better be cooked because I'm about to eat that bitch. No, not about that life? Okay.
No. I can do like basically like the certain fishes for seafood, and I can do like calamari if it's cooked right, and I can do certain sushis, and I can do some crab, give or take, but it has to be cooked right.
I need to share my screen with you guys because this is adorable. So I'm on their Facebook. I gotta share this. It's too cute. I can't. No, that's not the one I want to share.
Do you eat seafood, Groovy?
Yes.
Okay,
I eat
That's
crab sometimes, but not a lot. Like I like imitation crab meat, and I'll dip that
Why
in
won't
some
it come up? It won't come up. I don't know
melted
why.
butter. Or I don't eat crab meat that much, just because it's hard to get out of the crab legs. I usually like the shrimp or like the fish fillets from Captain D's or something like that. Otherwise, I don't eat much.
Oh. It won't let me do it. I don't know what I did wrong.
It doesn't like.
Huh?
It said no.
Said no, you may not view. It's a bunch of babies dressed up as crawfish in stew pots, and I thought it was adorable.
Oh, we have a picture of Dean when he was a baby, when he just started walking. He got in one of our big pots, and he climbed and sat inside of it. It was so freaking adorable. Legit happened. It's funny.
Oh, that's cute.
I think I remember when I had a
mean,
date night last.
sans the cooking of the children, though. I mean,
She remembered when she had date night. It just hit her.
I think it was our anniversary last year. No, this
10
past one, but the other one.
ago.
Fool, I need you to go out. Tell him he needs to take you somewhere.
Yeah.
We have to have somebody to watch the kids. Ours aren't old enough to be on their own.
I'm gonna need
We'll
you
come
to
back and
mail
somebody
me
will
the
be dead.
children. Mail me the children. You go on a date week, and then I send them back. Same way I got them.
Okay. We need to FedEx them.
Yes, FedEx them. Just remember to put fragile cargo.
This side up.
Do not
Next day
be over.
delivery.
Don't bend or shake.
Next day
water.
delivery.
Please water twice a day.
When you give them to the FedEx guy, say you have to take them the whole way. Darn it! Hold their hands, clean their nose.
Or they'll wipe the boogers on you. I mean,
don't do the cry.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord!
But yeah,
So-
I think that was it.
That was it a year
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
Like on purpose.
What
We
would
went
you do?
to Red Lobster. We had ordered like a bunch of food, including steak and crab meat, and we ordered some shrimp and potatoes, and we had some fries too. And we just kind of like nibbled off of each other's plates.
Nibbled off. I don't share. Joey doesn't share food.
Well, you see, he got crab legs, and we both wanted crab cakes, and we both wanted steak. And it gets expensive. So he got like this, and I got this, and then we just kind of like, shift it because we wouldn't be able to eat all
Joey
that.
doesn't share food.
Not desserts either.
Huh?
We don't share desserts either.
Mm-mm. Joey doesn't share food. I'm that friend. I say, how you doing? And I don't share my food.
The only thing we
That's
share
okay.
are appetizers.
Huh?
Sometimes. The only thing we share are appetizers, and that's sometimes.
True. I mean, I might give up a bite of food. That's my phone.
Yeah, it was just a whole lot of food. Like we had filled up the table, and it was just the two of us. So it was nice.
Just
Wait,
the
was
two
it
of
like
us.
when we went out?
When we did go out, we spent it was a ridiculous amount for just two people.
I think
But yeah, it was.
Wait,
It was
we
nice.
went out?
true. What?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever gotten away from a date spending less than $100. Ever. Except for maybe our very first date. Our first date, we were very young.
Dairy Queen.
It was oddly enough, it was McDonald's. You remember when they used to have the brown bag specials and you can get 2 little McDonald's burgers with the 2
Mhm.
drinks and the 2 fries?
Or 2 Big Macs?
Yeah. We did that, which I hate McDonald's. But I've had some of the best dates, most innocent best dates with Natso at McDonald's, which is hilarious because I like their sweet tea and their parfaits, and that's the only thing that I buy from McDonald's. Except when I'm feeling nostalgic.
Bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddles. Like, that's the only thing I like from them.
I like it with sausage. I don't put the bacon on it.
What?
Because it's all in a circle. It's like a circle. No? Okay. Anyway. So what? I mean, that was like our first date, and it was cheap.
And you got a
Huh?
circle. Nibble off the edges of the bacon, and you have a circle.
Yeah, but then I have less bacon. I'm gonna need you to work with me here.
They don't put enough bacon on there for me, so I usually get. That's one of the only times I like to eat the sausage patties.
Mhm.
What
So
is
I
wrong
get
with
the
you
sausage
two?
one.
I like
They don't. They only
circles.
put like 2
They remind
pieces
me of my
bacon
fat
on
self.
there.
They load mine
It's not
up.
enough
They like
bacon.
me.
Well,
So what you're saying is you've been flirting with the McDonald's guy.
I mean, if they're girls, okay.
I mean, whatever it takes to get that extra bacon, huh?
I bring the bacon home. Well, I don't bring it home because I eat it on the way home.
That way you don't have to share. Because we don't share.
We don't. Joey doesn't share food.
Hell no! If I drop a piece of bacon, I'm like,
5-second rule. 5-second rule. And depending on how long it takes you to get to it, I'm willing to go up to a minute. There's a minute rule, damn it.
It only took me 30 seconds.
Pick it up and blow on it. Wait. It still stands. It stands.
But no, just
let
leave
it ride.
Leave it.
Let it go. Dude, I'm gonna have to go on a diet starting tomorrow. So this was my last hurrah, by the way, because I've been traveling a lot. And you know what happens when you travel? You eat all the wrong things. And I looked at myself the other day, and you see this? You see this? It was talking to me. So I was like, no, I got to go back on the diet before I die of the diabetes.
Oh, yeah. Same thing. Like COVID has hit. Like I do really well throughout the day, but nighttime around this time, it's like my brain's like, you must eat everything you did not eat today, but eat all the shit.
I mean, don't eat poop.
Same.
It's not good.
Well, not literal shit.
You're just like all the calories in your
Eat all the crappy food that you're not supposed to eat.
Yes, like 4 fudgesicles and like cereal bars and.
Well, it's like the last time I was at your house, I was upset, so I ate some ice cream. That happens when I'm upset. I definitely have an unhealthy relationship with food when I'm upset. Same. I will just like, I won't feel anything on the outside. I won't say how I feel on the outside. But if you see me, what are you doing with your hands? I've been trying to focus. It's not working. What are you doing?
Sorry, I do the same thing with my toes. It's a thing.
I can't see your toes. I can see your hands going like this, though. Is that like a nervous tick?
I guess it's a circulation thing. I just get like, I feel like I just have to wiggle my fingers and I have to wiggle my toes. I don't know. It's a thing.
Wiggle your fingers and your toes.
Well, it's reminding me of focus like you're going, I put a spell on you. And now you
Well, I mean, if you want to.
No. No spells.
Apparently the sugar is kicked in for all of us, so we're fine.
I mean, we're all giggling and shit. So yeah. Wait, I was saying something serious. What was I talking about?
You have a serious problem with food like we all do?
Yes. So instead of feeling, I eat. As I'm not much of a crier. I'm not much of an emotional person, but I am an eater.
Don't all women do that? Either we eat or we don't. Because when I get angry, like I'm really angry, I'm like, I'm not hungry. And then when I do get hungry, I'm like, now I'm going to eat all the food that I denied myself 2 hours ago.
You will never hear me say and mean it that I'm not hungry. I'm all, like, okay, so I don't get those little signals in your brain that tell you to eat, like you're hungry. So I just eat everything all the time. I don't get the button that tells you that, oh, you're done eating or you should start eating. I'm either always famished or never hungry. And it's usually tied to my emotions. Like when I'm happy, I'm not really all that hungry. When I'm sad or angry or stressed, I'm just starving. Like I haven't eaten in days, maybe months. Who knows? But then you combine that with my alcohol drinking, and I'm just like, yay, food in my face.
Something to absorb the alcohol. You're good. No.
Right? So I can drink some more alcohol and absorb more food.
When you drink around her, I do that all the time. It's fine.
What?
Make sure you eat when you drink anything around Jimmy.
Yeah, you have to make sure you eat. You can absorb all the liquor.
Or she goes, you know what? Let's have a beer or a bottle of wine. Like,
first of all, I got the beer. I had a cup of the bottle of wine, and it's not my fault you finished it.
I can't drink beer.
Not my fault. So I have a bad habit too that I don't stop. Like when I drink, I'll take shots. I'll have beer. I'll have wine. I'll drink champagne, and I'll just all in the same night, just all one after the other. I'm not one of those people that gets sick because I'm switching different alcohols. I would get sick because I'm just drinking way too goddamn much. And I have like especially if I don't hydrate. So hydration is always the key for me. I drink a lot of water, and when I don't drink, I drink a lot of water and I eat a lot of salt so that my body can maintain the absorption of water. And then I eat only carbs because carbs absorbs the liquid in your stomach. So if you do blow chunks, you blow less chunks.
Ew.
That's a trick I learned from being pregnant. That's not even from drinking. Being pregnant taught me to be a better alcoholic. Not even lying. And then I drink pickle juice. Huh?
That just seems wrong, though.
It's not wrong if it feels right.
Blowing chunks should never feel right.
Well, it shouldn't feel right, but you should lessen the pain by absorbing. So I learned that trick from being pregnant. And I learned it when I was pregnant. I think it was with my oldest, Savi. I was pregnant because I had terrible, terrible morning sickness when I was pregnant with him. And there was a friend of mine who was a runner. And that's what she told me. She goes, eat carbs, because if you have to blow chunks, it'll absorb a lot of the liquid in your stomach so that you're able to just kind of get it over with. Because liquid's what breaks it down and it makes it worse. So if there's less of that,
Help Godwin out. There you go. When you're drinking, eat carbs.
Carbs is definitely the answer. Carbs and grease for some reason are the answer. Because then my hangover cure is always going to be seafood. It's shrimp cocktail or menudo. Hangover is when you have you're dehydrated and you've drank an alcohol.
Never had it.
So hangovers only happen if you're dehydrated, because alcohol dehydrates you. If you drink enough water before you drink alcohol, you'll never have a hangover.
You've never had one.
Then you must be properly hydrated when you start to drink.
Hey.
Proper hydration is very important for the morning after you drink.
Herschel just is old because he drank a whole bunch of beers on his stream Friday night. He woke up and he's like, I don't feel good. My head hurts. It took him like 4 hours to get out of bed.
He was not properly hydrated.
Drink more water.
Or in those extreme cases, you drink half and half of Gatorade and water, or Powerade. Let's not,
I think he tried to drink in between the beers, but then the beers were just really good, so he just kept drinking the beers.
You got to slip that water in or at least prep hydrate. If you know you're going to get way toasted, you drink the week before at minimum a half to a full gallon of water every single day. You will do just fine that drinking weekend.
Oh, he didn't know he was drinking that stream.
See, if I'm driving out to Texas, I can't drink that much on the road because we stop in like every 30 to 40 minutes. We'll never get there.
What?
Drink the week before. Drink the whole week leading up.
The week before. Then on the trip there, you drink normal water amounts. And
I don't drink that much in the car because 3 babies. I'll just die.
It's appropriate to stop every hour and a half to 2 hours, or the conversion is 150 to 200 miles. So
put a catheter in, it's fine.
Ew. Put a catheter in, it's fine. That's gonna be your response.
This is not medical advice.
You can go buy a package of Depends and put those suckers on.
I ain't doing that.
That's an option. I would. Do you guys remember that story a couple of years ago of that astronaut lady who was like super obsessed with her boyfriend? So she drove in diapers from one location to the other to try to catch him cheating. Do you guys remember that story? It was wild.
That was more than a couple of years ago. That was like 15 years ago.
Okay, well, I'm old, okay? So
I remember that story.
Was it 15 years ago?
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I remember hearing about it years ago.
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
I'm about to look it up.
I don't remember the exact time, so it could have been a little less than, but I remember it was a long time ago.
Oh my God, it came out really quick on Google.
It was way before me and the man got married over here. How long ago was it? How many years?
Wait, I can't. Hold on. Oh, okay.
Don't make me look it up.
I'm looking for this. I can't stop laughing. Oh my god. All right. In February of 2007, U.S.
Damn.
astronaut Lisa Nowak, whatever, drove from Houston, Texas to Orlando, Florida to confront the woman who'd won the affections of an astronaut that Nowak had been involved with. 2007. That's the year Lisa was born. And that's also the year I went. Anyway, good times.
Let's see, 2007. That was the year before I turned 18. So I was 17.
Huh?
That's the year our oldest was born.
I was 17.
You were 17. You're such a baby. Well, I'm not exactly that. I mean, how much older than you am I?
You're 4 years older than me.
4 years? I feel like
because you're the same
that's
age
appropriate.
as the husband.
That's right. I am the same age as him.
Mhm.
I think I was 20 that year. Yeah, I was 20, about to be 21. Yeah. Actually, I think
So
I
you're
had
not
just
that much
turned 21.
older. It just seems that way since I was just a teenager then. Me and Godwin got married when I was 19.
21 that year. That's right, because I turned 21, I gave birth, and then I went to Iraq. It was a very, very productive year for me. Popping out babies, becoming legal. I had like 2 weeks to chug all the alcohols legally and then go to Iraq. It was fun.
Sounds like a very exhausting week.
I mean, I definitely slept a lot on the flight to Iraq because it's a long flight. It's a long flight. Like I flew with one of my sergeants right next to me, and she legit woke me up every time it was time to eat so that I could be, because I was still, full on cowess was happening on my, because Alyssa was only 4 months old when I deployed, so I still had full. You know what I'm talking about.
I know. I did 3 times.
So I had to be, I had to be woken up to be fed for a few hours. I remember the poor stewardess, she felt so bad because she said we looked so tired. And I was all like, I don't know if I'm offended or excited that I was treated so well. She's like, you were so tired, honey. I didn't want to wake you up. And it was funny too, because she was a Texas stewardess. She had a real thick Texas accent. And it was just so funny. Because she's like,
you look so tired, I didn't want to wake you up.
Yeah, she was all like, oh, honey. And I was just all like, where's their honey? I'm hungry. Good times. So aside from craziness, I have, for some reason, decided to become super obsessed with The Handmaiden lately. Just started watching it. I had never watched it before, and then watched a couple episodes just yesterday, and now I'm super obsessed. I am trying to not buy Hulu so that I can watch everything.
Have you watched the new Haunting of Bly Manor?
No, I haven't.
I've binge watched it all. Binge watched it like in a whole day.
Really? Is it good?
Yes. It's like you try and like figure it, like it doesn't jump back and forth like everything, but like it has a lot of things where you're like, what? And then it explains it and you're like, no. And then
I like your face. You're like, no.
And then it tells the history towards the end. And you're like, oh, okay.
Okay. I know. Was it you who told me I needed to watch it, that I would like it? I think it was you.
It was us. It was both of us, Herschel and me, because you watched Haunting of Hill House.
I love that. I identified too deeply with it, though, by the way.
It has a lot of the same characters from it.
Oh, does it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Groovy.
So,
just to clarify, The Handmaiden is a movie that came out in 2016. You're talking about The Handmaid's Tale?
Whatever.
Just a disclaimer. I was like, what is she talking about? Let me double check.
You're right. It's The Handmaid's Tale. I was thinking of actually doing the costume for Halloween, but we don't dress up because of COVID, I guess. I don't know what's happening. So maybe next year I'll dress up as one. It should be terrible. You guys want to do it with me?
We can't. I want to do like the haunting of like Hill House or Bly Manor or something like that.
I'm gonna dress up as Claire Fraser.
Who's Claire Fraser?
You need to watch
Outlander.
Ooh, I would so love those old timey. I've always loved those old timey outfits.
Me too.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's got a ginger and a kilt.
did you
You
just
don't
look
even,
at
you don't even
Godwin?
care about the actual that. You just want him in a kilt.
I feel like that's exactly what you're trying to accomplish.
Well, it's 2 for 1 deal. I mean, you know.
kill 2 birds with 1 stone. It counts. It counts.
I get to dress up. More reason to be able to get him to dress up with me.
Is it like an easy access thing? Is that why it's a desire?
He got nice legs. I like his
He's
legs.
got nice legs. Okay. I mean, that makes me feel a little bit better. Because you're not just trying to take advantage of him. You're trying to like schmooze him, right?
Yeah. The other's just a perk.
I mean,
Ruby needs to go now. He's got business to attend to.
and the podcast is over.
He's playing EverQuest.
EverQuest. I've played EverQuest before. Did I tell you I'm trying to build up my stamina? The other day I played. Huh?
That's what she said.
Not that stamina. That's built. Okay. That's good. I'm not worried about that. I was trying to play thank God my teeth are tied. I try to have no more babies. All right. I like sleeping in. Huh?
I didn't tell you to make no baby.
I'm just look, I can't help it. When I'm around him, it just happens. So thank God my tubes are tied. That's all I gotta say. I'm still, Mexican, so I'm careful. I don't believe. I'm afraid God might say, "Oh, you think you funny? Your tubes are untied," and then all of a sudden I have like 12 more babies. I'm not about that life. Okay, I want to retire one day. I want to be able to sleep in. Like Sophie is the right amount of little kid and teenager. She sleeps till 12, sometimes 2:30.
But she don't go to bed till 12, 2:30.
Yeah, but neither do I, and we're playing the same game, so it's fine. I know where she is. I'm paying attention.
Do you?
I mean, I do.
And Olivia's like, Mom, she's in your closet. Oh, that's okay, because Bailey comes down, or she doesn't. That's why I have to check. That's why my alarm goes off. Because sometimes I go in there at 10:30 and she's still awake watching TV. And Kendall's just like, do, 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 do. Oh, Bailey's still awake. I forgot to tell you. What the fuck are you saying? You forgot to tell me. You sitting in the same
What? Sophie comes into the bed with me and we're both watching TV. And then Natso comes in. He's like, excuse me, you bitches got to go to bed. I mean, he doesn't say bitches. I do. He's like, you two need to go to sleep. You're both really hard to wake up in the morning. And I was like, excuse me, you ain't my daddy. And he's like, that's not what you said the other day. And I was like, okay, that's it. I'm done. This legit was a real conversation like Thursday night. Because he knew I was leaving the next day. He's like, you're not going to want to get up. She's not going to want to get up. And both of you got places to be. What happens? We go to sleep. Wait, since this is live, I can say it. He was right, and I was mad about it. And I still haven't forgiven him for him being right. Because Friday morning, me and her look at each other. We're like, put the cover back on. And he's like, I told you should have gone to sleep. I was like, shut up, you. No one's talking. I was so mad that he was right because I was tired. But I can't sleep at night, like it's hard. Like every little thing wakes me up. The insomnia is real. And even if I can go to sleep, I don't stay asleep. And that's my problem. And I know I feel like COVID's kind of made it worse because I feel like my brain just doesn't shut off. And so I'm reading books and I'm watching movies and I'm just giggling with Sophie for no reason with the flashlight on under the pillow because we're making bunnies up around. We're like,
you getting to that delirious phase of sleep deprivation? Yes.
So that's what we did Thursday night was we put our legs up in the blanket because Daddy wasn't paying attention to us yet. He was still outside the room. And so we used the flashlight and we were playing puppets.
Hey,
We
I
couldn't
think we've
sleep.
all been there at some point.
I mean, I hit that Thursday night. So
Oh, don't worry. We came back. What day was it? Oh, last night.
You're like, I don't even know what day it is.
Kendall came down and was like, it's Saturday, there's no school. And Bailey's like, it's Sunday, tomorrow is school. And she's like, oh yeah, I should have known it's Savory Sundays.
That's how they tell the days. Oh my God, they tell the days by the podcast. I love it.
Oh yeah, Wednesday, Sunday, this time.
You're like, wait, is it
this is
Thursdays or is it Sunday?
Okay, Saturday we went to my aunt's and we did all of that. We came home and I took my meds to help me sleep. It's 1 a.m. and I'm like, can't sleep, waiting for them to kick in. So I'm like, you know what? I'll make my flyer for my Savory Sundays. Whatever. I got nothing better to do, right? And I post it and all of a sudden I get a text. And mind you, by the time I make it and everything, and I'm like, this really sucks, but I don't care. I'm going to post it. It's 2:40 in the morning.
Oh, she froze. You froze.
Like posting to social media, and I'm like, oh, can you hear me now?
There we go.
Wait.
There she is. Wait, maybe not. I don't know what's happening. All right, what were you saying?
All right,
you got
2:30 in the morning.
2:30 you post, you get a text.
Yeah, and I get a text going from Tanya going, are you posting on social media while you're awake? And I go, no. Wait, are you awake? What are you doing? She goes, I don't know. Wait, I'm watching.
Oh my God, it froze in the best face. Oh my God. You're going to watch this later and you're going to be like, what the hell?
My fucking internet downstairs just dumps out at random times.
Your face is like... It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I love it.
It's not beautiful.
It was great.
I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, I don't know. Watching you? I'm like, I gotta go.
That's not creepy at all.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing up anyway? She's like, I don't know. What are you doing up posting? I'm like, I'm waiting for my meds to kick in.
What's your excuse?
She's waiting for your meds to kick in. I love her though, because remember the last time I was there, it was like super late. And I was like, I'm gonna text her. You're like, no, she's probably asleep. She wasn't asleep.
No.
Or no. That was Natsa who said that. And you're like, she's not asleep. And I was like, we're gonna find out. And sure enough, she was wide awake.
Yeah.
I'm like, she knows when you're awake. She knows when you're sleeping. She knows when you've been good or bad.
Groovy goes to sleep early, but then she's up before everybody else.
I know. And then the group chat goes off, and I know it's sweet and it's awesome, and I love waking up to sweet messages.
I've been trying not to post that early anymore, even when I'm up. I've been trying not to,
but we know you're awake and you want to push the button.
I'm just like, wait. Please.
I literally woke up the other day just to answer your message. You were like, good morning, and my ass typed good morning, and then she goes, you weren't even awake, and I was like, I was not, but I answered. I feel like that counts.
What's funny is my phone's on the nightstand on the charger, and I hear it going, zzz, and I'm like, that's probably Groovy.
I've been waiting until at least like 8 o'clock now. Okay.
Yeah, but usually it's 4:30. It's like 4:30 our time, which is worse because you're an hour ahead of us.
Yeah.
So that means you're up at 3:30, and you're posting. And it's just all like, this bitch, go to sleep.
Which is bad because we probably just went to bed.
Exactly. Like the meds just kicked in. We finally got so exhausted we're asleep. We got to be up in like 3 hours.
And we hear, zzz, and I'm like, It's groovy.
Well, I've done my 3 hours. I laid there. I tried to sleep. I fell asleep at midnight or so, and then I get up, and then I'm ready. Let's go.
And then she's like,
No.
"Oh, this is your turn."
That is not how this is supposed to work. No, I've literally Natsu laughed at me last time because I literally rolled over, answered it, went back to bed with my phone right here just in case she answers something else.
Oh, you do care.
No, I've done it where like I'm like, it's groovy. I'll answer when I get up.
I don't expect people to answer right away.
But that doesn't mean that we don't feel guilty for not answering right away because I'm like, this cheery ass bitch is awake.
She's had
I think I've misspelled good morning before. I think last time it was guten morning.
Hey, and when I'm doing that, I'm getting my coffee and going like, I love my peeps coffee. And then I go on about my business. It's because I think about you.
You're the only morning person in this group, asshole.
I'm not gonna
Oh, that doesn't mean I'm happy about it. I'm just awake.
You seem happy. I can hear the voice that you make as you text it, and your ass is all like, "Good morning, everybody."
an hour.
Good morning to you.
I picture you doing that.
I do that to
coffee.
the kids.
Think
I feel
about groupie.
She needs to like tap that shit into the vein. That's what we need to do. Just be like intravenously get coffee grinds.
It's annoying though, so I'll do that like once, and then if they're not up by the time I circle back around, I'm like, get up, let's go.
Oh no!
I've moved on.
When I wake my kids up, I'm not gonna lie.
My parents were mean to me when like they would walk in and on the wall they'd be like, "It's time to get up."
Oh,
And I hated that. No, my parents used to do that to me, and I hated that. So I will I'll open up the door and I'll go, "Hey guys, it's time to get up. Hey guys, it's time to get up. It's time." And normally they'll like, "Okay, mom, I'm getting up." If they don't get up, I crawl into bed with them and I'm like, "Wake up! I'm here for your soul." And they're like, "Mom, that's creepy." Well, get the fuck out of bed.
Well, I'll do that sometimes. I mostly get on top of the girls' beds because their bed is lower, and I'll just like push them into the mattress and go like, "Get up, get up, get up, get up." They did that to me. So
I like to tickle Alyssa. She gets pissed off. She's like, "Mom, quit it. I don't like it." No, she fights me to get up. Sophie, it's funny because I'll creep up to her shoulder and I'll be like, Sophie. Sophie. I have chocolate. What? Real quick. That's all you gotta do is say chocolate. And then if I don't have it and I'm just laughing at her, she covers herself back up. She goes, "You don't love me." But she's awake.
I just walk in rooms, turn on lights. It's time to get up. Let's go. You got 10 minutes for breakfast.
I made the mistake of leaving locks on their doors. So if they think I'm coming, they lock it. But I threatened to take it off the door. They know I'm too lazy to take it off the hinges, though. Just threaten it.
I have this weird thing where I don't like to sleep with my door shut, and I don't like to sleep with their door shut because I'm afraid something's going to happen.
So I sleep with the door shut. And the reason why is because I can hear when the door's open.
I don't like that. I don't like to see into the rooms or see out of my room.
I sleep with my doors shut. All of the doors in the house, every single door in the house has to be closed. Has to be. I don't like it when they're open. Huh?
I sleep with all of mine open.
I don't sleep with them open. I sleep with all of them closed because I can hear and I can tell the difference between the doors. And then I'm kind of weird about counting. So I'll hear like the door open because Alyssa's my one that has really bad insomnia. I blame her father. But she'll get up and then she'll come in. She only comes in to go to the bathroom in our room. And I can tell which door is getting opened and how long. If it's the boys, if they take longer than about 5 minutes to go to the bathroom and come back, then I know something's wrong. Because Alyssa will open her door and come straight into our room to go to the bathroom. None of the doors are locked. They're just closed. But I like to leave them closed so I can hear the ongoings of the house. It sounds weird, but it's just how I am. And I know exactly how long it takes them.
See, that might happen later because when I was younger, I used to sleep with my door closed. But at this point, with the kids as young as they are and stuff like that, I leave all the doors open. And we have a baby gate to keep Mira from sleepwalking because I get nervous about the stairs.
Yeah.
I'm weird ever since having the twins and stuff with their respiratory stuff, and having Kendall with her respiratory stuff, and then having Jason with night terrors and autism. I have this weird thing with having our door shut. I'm weird. I can hear people walk on carpet. It's really weird. Even in my sleep, like I can hear people crouching, like just walking. So I don't feel like I need to have the door shut. When the door is shut, I'm a really weird light sleeper. That's probably why I'm always tired.
Same. Like I'll wake up sometimes enough to know when Godwin's coming to bed, but it's like if the kids get up and go to the bathroom, I'm like, boom. It's like I consciously know, like, okay, it's him. Relax, chill. He's a grown man, take care of himself.
Yeah, like when Herschel moves around, I don't really wake up because I guess consciously that he's able to take care of himself. But when the kids move around, like I instantly know I need to be awake. It's weird.
Like with you listening for the doors when you're asleep, you kind of wake up a little bit and you're aware of that. But if like not so rolls over or something, you may not necessarily.
Oh, I will.
Oh, well.
So I'm a heavy sleeper. Like once I'm down, I'm down, but I hear everything that's happening around me. And I do remember once when I was very little, I saw these firemen or something that came to my school. And I remember having a very big crush on one of them. And he said, you're supposed to always sleep with your door closed because it can slow the spread of the flames and the smoke and all that. And then as I got older, being in the military and stuff like that, I noticed that it's really hard. Like my brain will shut off and I'll go to sleep, but I hear everything that's happening. And so there's a part, I never go full into all the realms of sleep. So I'm partially awake. I'm enough that I can get rest, but I'm never quite full rested. And so I'm paying attention. There's times where I've been asleep and like where Natsu will talk to me or one of the kids will talk to me or something will happen and I wake up. And it's kind of weird because like for stuff that I'm excited for or stressed about, I will wake up no problem. Like right before I know I'm going to be away for military duty, I won't sleep the night before. And if I do sleep, even if it's on only like 3 or 4 hours of sleep, I will wake up on time. I will be packed and ready and I will drive. And I can be on 2 hours of sleep and I can make that drive no problem. But like, let's say it's Saturday and I need to get up to work out. My brain's like, nah, bitch, we'll snooze that one. I'm like, that's bullshit. But
that's
like,
not as important. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I feel like that's true. Like my subconscious brain doesn't think it's important enough. And it's like, nah, bitch, we'll snooze that. But then there'll be other stuff like my brain, I guess subconsciously has picked and choose what's more important. And those are the things that I get like super awake for or super attentive for. Like I remember one time Sophie was trying to wake me up. She's like, mommy, 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 mommy. I didn't hear her. She was fine. Natsu was there. So he gave her something to drink. No big deal. But one time she fell. She was trying to get out of bed and she fell. And I was up like that because I heard her cry and I heard her fall. And so it's like, it's weird what your brain chooses to listen to and what it chooses to ignore, I think, because I think it hears everything. It's just certain factors are like, that's a reason to wake up. Oh, working out? Hell no, bitch, go to sleep. Oh, bacon's cooking? Let's get up. Like, it's weird.
Bacon. I'm totally on board with that.
Bacon's the reason. I mean, you smell bacon, you're going to wake up, right? You're like, what? Are you talking to me? Oh, it's just bacon. I'm there.
I only smell bacon if I make it.
I mean, I have teenagers and a husband, so bacon will be a maid. They just know the rule. If you're going to make something good, you better make enough for everybody. Because I gave you life, damn it.
Plus, if I walk in there and there's no bacon, I'm going to be pissed.
Right? Like, if you're going to make excuse me.
I bought that bacon. I want some of that bacon.
Right? Like, I made it. I brought it home. Come on.
I usually make double batches, one for everyone and then one to store for later for like BLTs or just because I want to eat a whole bag of bacon.
I've been trying this new thing where you bake them and then you freeze them, and then later you just microwave them.
No, don't freeze. You can just bake. I always bake my bacon because it's less mess and it's faster.
Yes.
But it's once you bake it, it's pretty much good like in a bag. So put like a little paper towel in the bag with the bacon and put it in the fridge sealed with all the air compressed out, and then it should be good for about a week.
No. I freeze for long term.
Well, you're going somewhere long term. But why would you want to do that when you can just put the whole thing that's already not cooked to bake?
Because I want to never run out. I want like 3 months worth of bacon. Okay, don't touch me. And my need to condense 3 months into 2 weeks. Okay.
So toilet paper and bacon, big things that disappear real quick from the grocery store. An emergency situation.
That is true. And I always have.
Everyone had the shits and all the toilet paper disappeared.
The frozen pizza.
Fine with that. I was fine. Yeah, I was wondering about like why are they buying frozen pizza like that?
Them the shits, and that's why they both disappeared.
You know what? You're probably right. But it's so easy to just make the dough, put it into something.
Not if you can't find any freaking flour
or sugar. People are lazy.
Everybody was making everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna make homemade bread. I'm like, I just needed a little bit of flour. I can't.
It wasn't that bad here, which really surprised me, I think, because I'm like right between Austin and San Marcos. So I was all like, those are two major cities, but I was actually really surprised by our supplies that we had. It wasn't too bad, actually. I mean, there were moments where you were like, look, I got a lot of hands to wash. I need more than one dial. Okay. I need lots of soap. You just, go to a different store, get another one, you'll be fine. It wasn't that bad. And I think it's because my town's so little and because my town was like, look, guys, one per person per purchase at a time.
What do I need to bring my whole family to purchase that one?
I mean, one per household. Per purchase per day, or I don't know, maybe walk out, come back in. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just saying, a family of 6, I need more than one bottle. So I bought one bottle one day, and then I went to a different Target, bought another bottle. We were good for at least 2 weeks. Sort of. Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah. Soap is
All
important.
right.
Let's circle around. So we've agreed that Tres Leches wins. Sorry, Groovy.
Yay.
You can
Apparently, we need more date nights.
Yes. Agreed on all fronts. I think everybody needs more
good with date nights. I mean, I could still use some more. We're going to work on that on our end. We've decided that.
It's interesting with COVID.
It is. It's weird because even though you go to your regular places, they're not the same. We've learned. Groovy.
The menus aren't the same.
We need to find a sitter.
Yes. I'm going to need you to mail the kids to me.
It's fine. I'm kidding about the dog crate, by the way.
Wow.
Well, are you kidding? Are you kidding?
We'll discuss this off camera.
Yes.
And then, COVID sucks ass like that, like always. And
that's true.
Now you can buy more than one dish soap and hand soap and toilet paper because
no, we can't.
No,
it's still a rule. Here it's still a rule with one.
Oh, we get
it's not here.
Yeah, 2 or 3 or 4. Our shelves are stocked now. Now the cleaning supplies you can still only get like 1, maybe 2, depending on what it is.
Yeah, same with like bleach.
Oh, bleach.
But handy trick if you like vinegar, go to the cooking section and get distilled white vinegar. It's the same as the cleaning distilled white vinegar. Same thing, exact thing.
Yeah.
Except you can get a much bigger bottle.
People don't know the difference?
No.
Oh. The more you know. G.I. Joe.
That just is getting warm and I can't let it go.
No, don't let it get warm.
That's the only thing I do get distilled white vinegar for cleaning like bed sheets or things that, I accidentally forgot to put in the dryer and they got stinky, so I had to wash them again.
I do like to put that instead of, how you can do softener and sometimes I like to put just vinegar through it instead of doing softener because I feel like it's clean for my washing machine and it's clean for my sheets. So
yeah, it's good it's good to clean your washing machine and your dishwasher, FYI. Also.
It leaves less spots.
That's true too. Yes. Build up. It helps with a lot of stuff. Good things happen with vinegar, and you can put them on fish and chips. So it's good times.
So who's closing out?
Huh?
Who's closing out?
Oh, I guess that's me. All right, everybody. Well, so we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. Last thoughts, ladies? Anything? No?
Dessert is good.
Yes.
Exercise good.
For sure. I guess all stores are different in how they make them, but when you made it fresh, it's even better.
It's even better. This is true. And usually if you go to a crazy Mexican market, it will be better. Just letting you know.
So we'll be over soon.
Oh, my house. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and close it out, call it a night, because we have been jibber jabbering for quite some time now. What are the rules now? It's check your boobies. Make sure they're good. Breast cancer awareness. All the awareness. Be kind to one another. And that's it. We're going to call it a night. Bye.
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 The closer you got to me, the faster I try to leave. Like a mirage, like a mirage. The scars that you draw like me, on my arms I appear empty. Like a mirage, like a mirage.
Hello, Serious Crew. This is Not So Busy, your podcast producer and Serious Gentleman podcaster. Team Serious would like to announce Serious Property Solutions, a proud sponsor of Team Serious. Serious Property Solutions, or SPS, will buy any house, any condition, any situation. So if you're looking into getting out of your mortgage or simply selling your house quick and you are near or around the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, give them a call at area code 469-609-7368, or you can reach out to them via their Facebook page at facebook.com/Serious Property Solutions and send them a message via FB Messenger or email them at oscar@seriouspropertysolutions.com. We would like to thank SPS for their support and supporting this podcast. Thank you so much. Go check them out.